Hello my friends, this is Gabriela Stardust here from Panama City Beach, Florida, and today is Tuesday the 27th of February 2018. Like you can see here right now, I have this picture which was a screenshot from a small, very small and short video clip I took just a couple of weeks ago, where I actually captured, something in my neighbor's windshield, and I had to make a video clip of it. Like you can see, I enhanced already this picture, and I did made several tests on it to see, if it was a reflection, what kind of reflection, why did I see three of those objects. Actually, I have seen just two objects. It was this one here and a little smaller one on the other side. The third object, I believe, is in this picture a little bit in a lower part because the window is in a different angle, and I think it was just a double reflection from the sun, from the object, from the sun simulator, whatever it was. It seems like it have the same rays like this object here, which came out, but like you can see, the other object here in the middle do not have any rays, or maybe very light, but it also could be from the sun or from the sun simulator. What I will go to show you here, because at the same day I went actually out in the afternoon, and this was in the morning here around 10 and 10:30, and I went out to the beach and I captured there actually the same object, which I will show you here in a minute. So let us go on here with this picture. It was the same day, it was the 9th February 2018, and it was in the afternoon, and it was about, I would say, 4:30, something like that. You can see where my cursor is. Actually, you see those objects here. You see a bigger one, you see a smaller one, you see something here to the side. Here a little bit, there's an object, and there's also another object to see here. Like you can see, this is the water here. There was some little clouds. You see some palm trees here. It is the same spot I'm always going out when I'm out and filming for you guys. And this is at the beach and is not at my house, where I actually took the other clip from the neighbor's car, where we see those objects in the car window. So it's kind of weird, I would say, that these are the same objects in the same position, very close to the side. And I had to show it to you guys. I never did put it actually out. I never was doing any explanation to it. But I will show you right away some more evidence. And it's getting very serious, my friends. And like you can see, these objects, they are there. They are getting very close. And I think with everything else what is going around us right now, our time is getting short, my friends. We have to be prepared. So I show you a little something here in a moment, and I will do my explanation on it for you all, that you understand what you are saying. So this is actually a screenshot picture from the 13th of this month. It was in the afternoon. And like you can see right now, most people think, what we're seeing here is a sunset. The sun went down, that's what we're seeing here, and the sun is almost gone. But my friends, I did put the clip out where I not really explained to you, but I was talking in this clip, that I was seeing at the horizon here glowing, and the glowing was there from 3:45 all the way to the time where the sunset actually took place in real time. I just did not did any explanation to this video clip, and a lot of people just thought, it is the sunset, what they're saying. There was no explanation to me. I just was talking about a glowing at the horizon. But my friends, I was not sure what I was seeing here. I had to go over this clip again and again, and that's a screenshot. And I show you also in a little bit a picture which is also inverted. And I took some thermal images. I was doing some color enhancement with this. What you see here, my friends, is a second sun. This is a different object. We see it first, and I will show you this again in a short moment when I take something out of this clip again. When it came up, it was actually a light glowing here on the water, but different as a glowing 1 or 2 days later when I went back to the beach, and I had the same condition. Clouds all over the place, some open spots at the horizon. The sun was at the same time in the same area behind the clouds like it was when I took this picture. What you can see here right now is a round object. This is something round here, and you also can see the heat source. You can see the glowing. You can see this object is actually a warm object. You see the outer lines here in this bluish greenish color, and you can see the shape of it. So let us go on right now, and I show you an enhanced picture of this one here. This is the same picture actually, but already inverted. You see the negative of this picture, and you can see here now the different color, and you see this object here at the horizon. It's a round object. And my friends, I don't know what to say, but you will see that this is not our sun. Whatever it is behind our earth. Maybe it's another sun. Maybe this object is shining, still out and glowing out at another part of this, of our globe, of our earth. But when I saw it first, I thought it was a reflection from the top here, from the sun, because the sun was still high up at this time when I took this picture. And this object was there a little bit lower first, then it came up higher. Then it stood there for 45 minutes before it actually lowered down a little bit, and then you see the sun coming out from the top, and you see this object still white glowing while the sun is coming out, and it takes the sun forever. You also will see another white glowing on top, and they're both blended together and came together, and it seems like it was one object. Before I go on here, my friends, I would like to tell you, all of you, I would love that you all get the disaster app. I have this disaster app, and it brings me every 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. It depends, what's going on around our globe and on Earth. It is very, very, very good, and I'm very happy to have it, because it shows you not only earthquakes, volcanic activity, or flooding on our earth. It shows you also some bio hazards, some illness on some countries in the southern part, of America. And it is an awesome app, and it shows you where and what is going on around our earth. And it is very important, because this could be actually something what could save your life, actually, when you know if the tsunami is coming, if we have volcanic activity, here in the United States on the western side, or on the Midwest upper part in United States. So I would love for you guys to get this disaster app. It is for free. You can look around which one you really like. I have one which is very good, which I also bring out also on my Facebook channel. But deep from my heart, I would love you guys to get this disaster app just for your safety. So this is the video clip from the 13th of this month, and it was in the early afternoon. It was around 3:30. You have seen this clip because I did put it out on my YouTube channel so that you guys could see the whole clip, so that it shows you that the sun was still behind those clouds, and this glowing object, or this glowing light, what we see here on the bottom, is not a sun ray or sun rays which is coming out from above, from the clouds. This glowing looks like it is coming up here from the horizon, from the very low part where the water is, and it shows a little round a spot actually in this video clip. First, like in reflection from itself into the water. That's why a round spot, which I show you here right now in a moment, is, you will see this. This is the spot I'm talking here. This is a reflection of this spot, actually, what is coming up. This is 15 to 20 minutes later. You see the spot is gone. This little spot right in front of it, you only see the glowing at the horizon. I still go up and down because I wanted you to see, where the sun rays actually were coming out, from above, from the clouds, and that the sun was still, behind the chemtrails and the clouds. The rest of the sky was actually pretty nice. We had some little clouds, like you can see here. In the sky, you see the pier. This is the pier you always see, when I'm at the beach and when I'm filming. And I was going, back and forth because the spot was there for a long time. So I'm going back on it here right now. Now you can see already that the spot here is brighter, is bigger, and it looks like something is coming up there. The sun is here in this area behind the clouds, and not only the sun, you see some other little round objects. They are glowing. You can see them. There's another little one. I had to adjust a couple of times my camera for you guys, so just to make sure it was sharp. Why I show you this clip here again is because I have made another clip with the same time, under the same condition, and just to show you that this, what we see here, what comes up at the horizon all the way there in the south skies, is not the sun, and it is not a reflection of the sun. This is a different object which is all the way behind our earth, and it is, maybe it was not for us to see. I do not know, why they did not put the chemtrails there. It was an open spot. Maybe they wanted us to see that. Maybe they just thought people pay no attention, anyways. And that's what actually happened, because you can see in this video and also in my longer video clip that people just walking by, they're looking at it, they was talking about it, but to them it was the sun. Even it could not be the sun. It did not make no sense because the sun was still up. You see, I was zooming it in a little bit, and you can see here, you can see the halos from this object. And here at this moment it was coming higher and higher to an you know, certain point where it actually stopped. And I will stop this here right now, and I don't want to show you the whole clip again, but I will show you the end of it. This was another 15 minutes later where the sky actually was opening up a little bit, and you still can see, you know, the spot there in the back. I did not zoom it in yet, that's why, you know, you cannot really see it that big, and, you know, the round circle. The sky was opening up above me, and the sun actually came a little bit lower, but it was not out yet. It was not out yet, you know, at this time. And, you know, it took, you know, quite time also, you know, to see the sun rays actually, you know, to coming out. And you see the color changed a little bit when the sun came a little bit lower. Here is an open spot, what you can see, and this is exactly the spot what we see a little bit later. You see the sunrise actually coming out here, the sun rays. It is out here, so you know that the sun is still up there, otherwise we would not see the glowing and seeing the sunrise. You see the object here in the back, which was higher than it was before. You can see it right now. You know, the object is pretty good size up here, still there. It was there already for, I would say at this moment it was there for 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes. Now comes this here, which is very important for you guys to see, because that's almost the moment where the sun will appear in this area. This area start getting very, very dark, reddish, like you can see in a little bit. It changed the color from 1 minute to the other minute. And I saw it actually when I was filming, that the sun is coming out pretty soon, but it was not the case. It was just a glowing. The color changed in the sky, and like you can see here right now, this part here was very reddish, very reddish. You see a glowing coming out here from the top, but the sun was not out. You see the object on the bottom, you will see it right now, was still there. It was still there, was still glowing here. It had its own light all the way here, you know, at this area, and the sun was coming out here, and you see a glowing here. You see two glowing parts, they're coming together and they're melted in each other, but the sun was not even out yet at this point. You see, it was glowing. It was very, very bright. I could not even look at it at this time with my bare eye. It was so bright. I did put a sunglass on, but it still was very bright. And you will see this is the area here where the sun actually came out. The glowing part was here on the bottom. The whole thing, the whole scenario actually was kind of weird at this evening because I never have seen the sun looking that weird. And you would think, you know, the sun is already out here, but you can see there is just this yellow reflection in the water. It is not the white reflection from the sun. Here is still a little reflection from this object. It's melting together with this reflection from our sun, very bright, with a yellow color on the side. And I told you guys when I was making my clip, and I did put it out, I was talking about that the object was looking, you know, like a bird with wings, because it was really kind of weird. So you still see no white reflection here yet. This is just the bottom part here. which comes together with the top, and you will see in a little bit the sun will comes out here. And let me go a little bit forward here, because we have already 19 minutes into this clip. I will get this moment when actually the sun comes out, so that you can see the white. It gets a little bit closer here already. Let me take the cursor away. You see the sun is coming out here on top. This was it was glowing very, very, very bright here, but it was actually a very small point. And then you see, the white color is coming closer and closer actually to the beach, to the shore, as much farther the sun came out from the chemtrails. You see, here was a glowing object here. There was something, and